Okay, good afternoon and welcome to L&L Industries. This is our manufacturing facility. First we have our big truck here that we use to hook up to our trailer and pick up our granite. When we get it, it comes in these bins that we drop off at our recycling accounts. We use our forklift here to unload the bins from the flatbed trailer and load up empties. We then bring them into this area. As you can see, all these bins are full of granite and ready to be processed. We then bring them through to this area here, one by one, and we load them onto this blue Vestal. Rather than just breaking your back and picking these pieces out of the bins, we hook it up to this. And that will lift it up almost to where it's flat and gives us a lot of ability to unload the bins, again, without breaking our backs. Here we sort it onto these sorting tables. We have different thicknesses. We have matted or unmatted. We have exotics, different ways to sort it. This is one of our dump hoppers. This is where we put pieces that are too small or damaged to be processed, and they go straight in a dumpster and recycled at a stone yard. This is our garbage dumpster that we just put our standard garbage in. Over here is our tumbler. Rather than throwing away our waste, pieces that are too small, pieces like this for example, what we do is we load them into this tumbler, turn it on, it tumbles everything, rotates it basically, and it produces this product here. This has not been washed or cleaned yet. Once it has, this will go down in kind of a mosaic. You can use it for walkways, patios, whatever you like. And then after we have full pallets, we fork them upstairs here. And as you can see, we have a whole bunch of pallets of 3cm, which is a thicker material, ready to be processed into pavers. And the way we do that is we would first grab a pallet, bring it over here with our forklift, and we would first size the material. To get the maximum yield of each piece, we take a hand grinder, we score a line depending on what size we want the piece, pick it up, drop it on that piece of angle iron, and it will split where it was scored. Then we make a stack, push it down, make a stack, push it down until the conveyor is full. Bring it through here, and this is the stone cycler. This is the machine that actually creates the pavers. As you can see, we have a piece in there right now. I'll go ahead and turn it on, activate it. And of course, I had to pick a hard piece. And that will give us a piece here that again, we put on our conveyor and it will gravity feed eventually all the way down here. Once they get down to the bottom, as usually we wait till the conveyor fills and one person runs down here, unloads them onto this table. And then once this table's full, we take the pieces here. Excuse the light there. Normally when the pieces come off the stone press, they will have big jagged edges and corners that have to be ground down, which we turn this grinder that we've mounted to this custom table, run the piece through to take off the edges, and we bring it over to here to our conveyor. This is actually a powered conveyor. We turn it on. It starts gradually moving the material through this custom-built washer, I guess you would call it. You can see it's got a fitting on here with a hose that goes outside to a pressure washer. It brings the material through, spits it onto another conveyor. It rolls down here until it's full. And then as it gets full, we sort it onto this pallet or this pallet, depending on whether we have a light or dark blend. And as you can see, here is a pallet of light blend. It looks like it's about 60, 70 square feet. And that is our finished product. Now, those are our pavers. We also have a product which is called split face. And what we do is we first take pallets of whatever color. We've chosen to do a tan brown. We bring it over here to our tile saw. We cut the material into 4, 6, or 8-inch pieces, which you can see here. We have both 4, 6, 8, and 8-inch. Put it on our split face machine, and it has an actual guillotine head. So the piece comes through here, activate the machine, and down this chute it spits out split face. And if you are wondering what split face is, it is something you'd use for backsplashes behind a bar or your kitchen, a bathroom. This is just a basic example of what it looks like when you stack all the pieces randomly. And we load this conveyor up, and then we have figured a 12 by 12 by 5-inch tall box will yield us about 5.5 square feet. We'll sell it as 5 square feet, and we'll have a little bit of extra in there for the customer for breakage. Also, before I forget, this pallet here, when we do run the stone cycler, a lot of times we get pieces off that are this size. And again, to yield as much material as we can, those scraps will get repunched with a different set of dies in the machine, and this produces our 3x6s. And then anything that's too small for a 3x6 goes into these bins, and this is where we get our material for our tumbled. And then quickly, we will go downstairs into our third warehouse. And this is where all of our finished product will go. And this is where we hold our pallets, some of our exotic materials, some material we have set aside for our split face machine. We have a bunch of palleted material ready to ship to our sister company that they're going to process. There's the bathroom that we had to build because there wasn't one when we got here. And this is all finished product. A few thousand, well, probably 5,000 square feet total of product that came with the business when we bought it. There's some more in the back corner as well that we need to go through and resort and get ready for sale. Here's a pallet of tumbled, and this here is our very first pallet of completed 6x9s. That's exactly 200 square feet and is ready for sale. So there you go. That is L&L Industries. And oh, one more thing. We do have an office here that we haven't even begun to think about putting together yet, but when the time is right, we will be able to do that. So again, that is L&L Industries. Thank you.